been so long, those long hard days. They don't say God's changed my ways, changed my ways, those evil ways. So I set out across that way, strike them down to make them pay and change their ways, their evil ways. But I can't hide. Whoa. And I won't hide. Whoa. Yeah. My evil ways.
What's up, everybody? Shane here with Appalachian Holler Hunters. Sitting in the blind with Brian. We're gonna see if we can't get a deer on the ground this evening. We're over here at his new farm. This place looks awesome, so let's eat up turnips and winter peas and everything else. He's got a great food plot out here, so we're gonna see if we can't get one on the ground this evening. Stick with us. Alright, on this hunt, I'm hunting with my buddy Brian, and he purchased this property probably a year and a half ago at most. He's been working this property non-stop. I mean, he's over there all the time. They're building a house on this property, but more than anything, he was wanting to set it up to deer hunt. It's in a great location. He's got great genetics here, and he's already got an awesome deer herd here. And last spring, late winter, early spring, Brian started having some health issues, and he had to have some major surgery, and it's put everything basically to a halt. He was down in real bad shape, and he's recovering now, but he's still not back up to where he can draw his bow. He can't handle the concussion of a gun going off, anything like that. And so he's been kind of down this summer, thinking he's not going to get to hunt. I keep telling him, dude, let's go. We're going to go hunting. I'll drag the deer, I'll do whatever, and if you'll let me come film it, I'll do all the work. Let's go hunting. So I was over at his house on Tuesday and talked him into, let's go put a ground blind up. Your food plots are looking awesome. He was able to get on the tractor and get a food plot in the ground. I mean, turnips almost waist high, winter peas, corn, everything. They're looking great. And the deer are coming in nonstop. And so we go over there Tuesday afternoon, put in a ground blind, get everything set the way he wants it. Call him Wednesday after work. You ready to go hunting? He said, I'm already here. Come on, let's go. So I run over there, we jump in the blind, get everything set up. We sit there for probably an hour, maybe hour and 20 minutes. He smacks me on the leg, 8 point, 8 point, 8 point. Look up, here comes a young, probably 2.5-year-old, 3-year-old 8 point, walking in. This deer is on camera every day. He knows as soon as this deer comes in, you better be getting ready. He's shooting a crossbow, picks his crossbow up, puts it on the shooting sticks. I'm videoing the young deer, smacks my leg again, says big buck, big buck. Pan the camera over, and here comes this really beautiful, really wide 8 point coming in. There it goes. It hits the deer right behind the rib cage. The deer was quartering away, hits offside shoulder, breaks the offside shoulder, the deer drops. Right there in his tracks, drops in the field, flops around for just a second, and that's all she wrote. And then the celebration began. I was beyond excited, Brian was excited, and it was just an awesome end to a hunt that has been 2 years in the making. He's been through a lot, and I don't know that I've ever seen him grinning that hard. You don't get a lot of excitement out of Brian. I'm losing my mind, and Brian's just like, all right. But he did have a grin from ear to ear, and it was one of the most fun hunts I've ever been. All right, we're out of the blind. Give me a big grin for the camera, buddy. That's awesome.
First one, oh, you were correct. It was 2016, the last one I killed.
That's awesome, brother. I'm glad I'm here in the blind with you. Let's go. There ain't no tracking job involved with this one. These turnips are ridiculous. It didn't spine him either, did it?
Broke it off shoulder.
Dang. Golly. That is an awesome deer, buddy. Big, wide North Carolina 8-point. Yeah, heck yeah, that quartering away, you hit him perfect.
That's all I had. I mean, that's what I could see.
Yeah, yeah. And you waited till I give you the go on the camera. That's awesome, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy. I'm tickled to death for you. I'm glad you let me come with you. Heck yeah. Well, now the work begins.
Now the work starts.
I told you I'd drag him for you, and I'm going to drag him. That's awesome, buddy. That's a freaking stud.
Back that little truck right to him.
That is a big deer. Alright guys, we'll get better pictures when we get him to light.
This episode of Appalachian Holler Hunters is brought to you by Bone Collector, Big&JAttractants, Vortex Optics, Mountaineer Outfitters, Bear Archery, NAP Broadheads, Muddy Outdoors, Real Tree, and Hornady Ammunition.
Alright, me and Billy just got settled in. It's Friday, October the 2nd. He's getting ready to hopefully put the smack down with a crossbow. If one don't cooperate, it's a good deer. I've got the old smoke bow here too. We had checked the trail camera the 2 days before that we decided to go hunting that evening, and we'd had a couple pictures of that deer the week before in the daylight, and it's a full moon, and we had a good cold front come in compared to what we'd been having. I mean, it wasn't that cold, but the temperature dropped to about 20 degrees. We saw those two smaller bucks coming in, and I told Bentley, I said, we got to be on our toes, because it's a good evening. We might see a good deer. And sure enough, we looked up a hill and here that deer come, the one he ended up getting to shoot, come in, and it took him, seemed like forever. You know, I mean, it was really about 7 or 8 minutes, I think, but it took him forever. He was just doing what big bucks do. You know, he was being real cautious, and but finally he ended up just milling around, and one of the smaller bucks come in and started eating some corn, and he kind of relaxed a little bit and come in, and we didn't think he's ever going to turn and give us a shot, but he finally turned, and he was probably about 22, 23 yards, and Bentley, he done his job. He put it all where he's supposed to, and he smoked him.
Let him turn. He's going to turn.
Look for blood. Yeah, look for blood. Walk right up through it. Go on, Jace. Go with him. Go on, Kobe. Take your time, bud. Take your time. You find any blood, boys? All right, you take your time. Walk up. Bentley, be looking for blood. Take your time. What is it, son? Huh? Where at? Go up there, Bentley. All right. That's what we're talking about right there. Hold him up there, son. Can you hold him up? Turn it sideways, bud.
Oh yeah, you drilled it.
Son, what do you think about that?
I love it.
You love it? Thanks, buddy. Its main beam's broke. Right here.
It's at least a
Or
10.
it broke a hole. Got a hole in the horn.
Right here.
Look at me, bud.
It's a 10.
Is that deer worth tagging out on?
Yeah.
Is it? Turn him sideways.
It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good job, boys. You track. Good job, Kobe.
Shoot. It would have been an 11 if it stung in the butt. Then this leaves guts.
What do you think, Jace?
Nice deer.
Bentley, what you think?
It is.
Huh? It is what?
A monster.
Monster.
Monster sums it up pretty good. It's a heck of a deer to tag out on, that's for sure. To close the episode out here, we got Joe Johnson. He got his first North Carolina buck on film, at least a kill on film, and we're going to show you that right here in a second. As you see there, that buck just happens to walk out of frame just a little bit right as he takes the shot. But hey, still a good kill. Really nice buck for his first buck of the season. I can't wait to see what he gets next. But thank you all for watching this episode. I really appreciate all the support. Don't mind, please like, subscribe, share with all you buddies. We got a lot more to come. Like I say, one of these next few episodes, we got some bear hunting to do. Better make sure you stay tuned and watch that.
Ain't?
There you are.
Oh, there we go. It's a nice deer.
Kobe Townsend, David Townsend, Jace Townsend.
Hi. Good deer.
You boys might be on YouTube before long.
Oh no.
So that's